From the very beginning, everyone thought that this was going to be one of the highlights of working at the Institute.
The next generation, right, must carry that work. So I think here.
And the whole idea was to have a one-on-one dialogue between me and him, and have the staff surround us and take in the conversation. I remember when he walked into the office, everyone introduced themselves, and he asked who was the last addition to the staff, and one of my former students who had just come back said that he had just started work the week before.
Just 1 week now, continuously work here or just a visitor?
I'll continuously work here.
Oh, very good.
And so his first real experience as a member of the staff was to meet the Dalai Lama and to have a personal conversation with him.
This is the autobiography.
One thing I remember him saying is that he had met Coretta King, and he told me a story that Coretta had told him, that when she and Martin had returned from their visit to India, Martin had told her that he thought sometimes that he would like to dress like Gandhi. And the Dalai Lama just started laughing, and he just said, all I have to do to start laughing is to think of Martin Luther King dressed like Gandhi.
So if he dressed like Mahatma Gandhi, then he looks, I think, this stage.
Well, you could tell just from the way he was sitting, sitting very informally, and also just smiling a lot. He just seemed like in a good mood. It was just very special. Once he decided to leave, I remember everyone kind of gathered out in the hall. We hugged, and then he walked out the door, and we all walked out to see him get into his limo. And then the limo and the security people suddenly stopped, and he got out of the car, walked back over to me, and handed me a white scarf that I still have in the office. When I think about it, on that one occasion we had a Nobel Peace Prize winner, but we also had a person who was the head of a religion. That doesn't happen very often, and to some degree, even though he was not in power, but he was the head of the state. He was the head of the Tibetan nation. So we had all of that in the King Institute for that brief period.